Hi everyone, my name is Ahmed and I'm here today to show you and give you a quick presentation of our platform. So just to give you a quick insight of what we're actually looking at, this is the super admin panel in which you'll be able to manage your entire operations from in terms of store management, operations, marketing, and even finances. So yeah, literally everything can be fully managed from right here. And as you can see, it's pretty obvious that this is the customer application. Now, just to give you an insight of what we're going to do today, simply put, we're just gonna go ahead and actually have a look from all perspectives that are involved in the process of ordering, from the very first part, which is the customer part, and then the vendor part, and finally the courier part. And mostly this is the one that we're going to be engaging with quite often, but just to give you a quick insight, as you can see, this is the customer app. All of this is fully customizable and fully playable, as it's more of Lego that you could actually play around with. What is it? It's actually mobile sliders. So as you can see, this All Cuisines cashback under 50 minutes promo, all of these are actually called mobile sliders that you can play around with, and can be easily configured and played around with from promotions here in the super admin. So as you can see, everything can be sorted the way that you want in terms of offerings and in terms of even categories if you want. It really depends on your preference. So yeah, as you can see, the very first thing here is store offers. Store offers is a very nice feature that is actually presented as if it's some sort of Instagram or Snapchat story. As you can see, it's quite catchy to the eye of the consumer and would actually get them to continuously order and would work continuously over one part, which is retention. So as you can see, this is actually going to drive more sales to your platform, which is essentially what we want. So as you can see, this is pretty much when it comes to the store offers right here. Now, moving on to the next part, which is quite interesting, is the advanced ordering features. So I believe it's pretty simple to understand it. It's voice ordering, text ordering, and write ordering, or image ordering, and also requesting a courier. We'll get to that in a second. It's pretty nice. So voice ordering, it's the same as WhatsApp. So you want to go ahead and actually send some sort of a voice note to the platform, asking that you want to go ahead and have 1, 2, 3, 4 without having to actually order. And you, as a platform owner, you could actually go ahead and assign it. Particularly the operations team would actually work over it. So they can go ahead and record this way, and they can go ahead with it and process and click over stop, then send the order, and they can even listen back to it. So particularly what we're going to do now is explore this one. So write order or text ordering, they can actually type the item right here and include the price and quantity and go ahead and add it. And the next thing is image ordering, which is pretty clear. You could actually just go ahead and take a picture of, let's say, a particular grocery product or a particular medicine that you're taking, because usually it will be made use of, particularly with this particular part in terms of on-demand deliveries with pharmacies. So yeah, these are all pretty advanced in terms of its essence, as it will actually give you the chance to acquisition more customers. Requesting a courier gets you in a completely different type of industry. This would be actually getting you in the last mile part, and it can be used on two levels. First, C2C and B2C. How? So let's say that I'm a particular customer that has an urgent document to be delivered at a particular location. I can go ahead and actually click over requesting a courier, and I can specify a particular address and go ahead and proceed and specify my instructions. Now, apart from that, I'll be actually having my document delivered quite fast, which could actually save me a huge amount of time and would get me on the application quite often if I have a particular delivery that I want. And from the vendor side, if they actually want to go ahead and requesting a courier on themselves, they can actually do it from their own admin panel that is demonstrated right here. They can actually access it from this link. So yeah, what we need to do now is go ahead and actually process an actual order. So there's this nice feature that is called multi-store ordering. If I'm a prospective customer that is having, let's say I'm hosting a party of 15 people or so, each one has their own taste. Some want desserts, some want soup, some want pizzas, burgers, or whatever it is that they want. they can actually, each one could actually have their own order from different stores, and they can get it delivered within the same delivery and the same order. So yeah, this is pretty powerful and pretty nice, which would actually get you to acquisition more types of customers continuously. So let's say, for example, that I want this particular pasta oven, and I'm gonna choose the biggest size because I'm a bit hungry at the moment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click add to cart and click over next. As you can see, there are multiple channels right here that actually can be used quite often, which would be eating in, pickup, and also drive in, that can be added and configured from the super admin panel right here in store management. But particularly what we're going to do is click over delivery because it's the one that we want to explore. So as you can see, it's the effect of the offer that is actually displayed outside the story, 10%, which is actually giving us £5 off. Yeah, nice. And as you can see, we're having two lines right here that are colored in yellow. What are these? These are reward points, because as you can see, it's actually telling them that they'll be earning 225 points, and they need 4 more orders to get and redeem the rewards offer that they've acquired. You actually set the stone here. So this is a very, very powerful feature that would work continuously over retention. Let's say that you have 1,000 customers that has gone through this particular process of, let's say, processed, let's say 10 orders. Okay, you actually set the stone to be 10 orders until the order is, until the offer is redeemed. And at that point, they would have actually spent a huge amount of money, throughout this particular process. Multiply that by 1,000 people. Yeah, congratulations on your profits. So yeah, this is pretty much when it comes to reward points, and you can actually fully configure it from right here from promotions. But let's go ahead and proceed to checkout for us to check what's next. So as you can see, we're having already multiple addresses that the customer could actually specify. So I, as a customer, can click over add new, and I can actually specify the location that I want, which would be predicted from Google right here. And as you can see, I've already specified my address, multiple addresses, my families, my friends and family, loved ones, etc. Particularly, I chose this one, and I can specify the type of delivery that I want, either as soon as possible, right immediately, I'm quite hungry, or let's say that I want to get it scheduled. So I want it at a particular date and a particular time of my own choosing. And as you can see, we're already having the wallet feature, which is quite nice. And as you can see, I'm quite rich here. So yeah, I can go ahead and specify this one and click overload money if I actually want to top up my wallet with whatever amount. So yeah, they can specify it, and they can select the card and top up the amount that they want in terms of using this particular wallet. Let's say, for example, that they're going to be processing the payment through cash on delivery. This one is already available, which would actually give you the chance, you'll be able to actually track down every little amount that has been collected by the courier partners. And finally, we're having PayPal that is already integrated along with Stripe. Stripe is globally supported all over the globe, and has really, really nice features such as Stripe Connect. Stripe Connect would actually automate the entire process for you, so that you could actually, whenever an order is being processed, each party would have their own amount of money transferred through to them. The courier, vendor, and you as a marketplace will be having your own commission. So yeah, this is when it comes to Stripe, and Muyassar is commonly used in the Gulf area, and that is already integrated as part of the platform in case you're already operating in this particular area. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually select to pay and check out what's next. So as you can see, a very noisy sound will actually pop up right here in the super admin panel because, yeah, see, yeah, a very noisy sound, and a notification has came up from the restaurant app. This is because of a very important thing, because they've just received it on their part. Either the store or you as a marketplace will be getting this notification for you to understand what's going on, but this will be on the admin web view only. Particularly what happens here from the vendor side is this: they get a notification such as this one, along with a sound notification that pops up right here. And what they need to do is either accept, call the customer, or reject the order. Assuming that they face whatever issue that they would actually face, and they didn't really pay attention to it, they will have you will be having a very, very nice feature called the Zeew.eu callback feature. This actually allows you to go ahead and continuously track and maintain the level of acceptance of orders and the attention to orders based on the fact that whenever somebody is not answering, let's say for 60 seconds or 50 seconds or whatever, you name it, they would actually get a particular order in terms of a call. So they're going to be getting a call that would get the phone to ring for them to pick up and see that they're having this particular order processed for them to go ahead and accept it. So yeah, let's say that they want to actually go ahead and view the content of the order. They can click over here and they can see the order summary, payment info, customer info, and order information as well. They can click over print and go ahead over accepting. So yeah, this is an additional extra plugin that you could actually go ahead and activate and would actually go ahead and get the receipt fully printed for the courier to take and deliver it to the customer. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually accept the order. And as you can see, it's actually specifying how much time would it actually be taking for the order to be ready. Let's go ahead and actually specify 20 minutes. And as you can see, it'll actually be specifying to the client that somebody has seen your order and an order has been accepted. What happens here is quite important. This actually gives the customer a very important thing, which is an insight over what's going on over their application. And why is that? This actually triggers a very important thing, in their subconscious mind, which is to actually feel like they're in control and they're aware of every little detail that is happening over the platform, when in fact, you're the one that is handling everything and you're the one that is in control. But subconsciously, they feel like they're in control, which would work continuously over the retention part. Okay, so as you can see, the driver has been assigned already. What we need to do is just go ahead and click over ready for pickup. And as you can see, a notification would be sent to the customer confirming that it's actually ready for getting picked up. Now, what we need to do is check out what's going on the courier side. So yeah, as we can see, a notification has actually came through to the driver for them to go ahead and accept or disclaim the order. Let's say that we could just go ahead and actually click over accept because simply they want to make money. And as you can see, the order has been accepted by a driver. And as you can see, it's already specified right here, confirming that it's 17 minutes to actually, this is actually minus 3 minutes from the prep time, which was 20 minutes, which got it down to be 17 minutes in total. So 17 minutes for the order to be ready, and the courier should be clicking here to actually get on their way to collect the item. Let's have just a quick look over the customer's app. Once we actually open it up, we'll be able to get here and open up the app. And as you can see, it's specifying a certain amount of 29 minutes to actually get the order processed. So as you can see, we'll be able to go ahead and actually process this particular order. And as you can see, it's going down to 28 minutes. Now, what does this particular counter contain? It contains 3 main things. The first thing is the traffic time that the courier will be taking, along with the preparation time that we've inputted, the 20 minutes. And the third thing would be, which is quite important, a 10-minute margin of error, as you would need to continuously keep under-promising the customer for over delivery, so that you would say, let's say that the order is actually going to be taking 30 minutes, when in fact, it should actually just be taking around 25 minutes or so, which would actually be in your favor and would give the customers the chance to feel like they're actually being valued, and they would continuously, they're having a timely manner attitude as well. So yeah, this is pretty much when it comes to the customer's part. Let's go back to the courier part. So yeah, on the courier part, what needs to happen now is click over navigate for them to actually get on their way and collect the item. So see what happens? It's now specifying the amount of time it would actually take to the driver, and they would need to be on their way. Once they actually get there, they can click over collected. Once it's done, as you can see, the order has been actually changed to be collected. And what needs to happen now is get on their way to actually get it delivered to the customer. But as you can see, there is this little button called stuck. What is that stuck button? If you actually click over it, it'll be specifying that they're facing some sort of issue with traffic, accident, breakdown, or whatever the case might be. If they faced an issue, they can actually click over report status, and it would actually come through right here to have issues orders. So yeah, for you to be able to reassign it again. So as you can see, what needs to happen now is just go ahead and actually click over navigate, which would outline the location again to the driver. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually get on our way, and assuming that we actually got there, they can click over delivered. And ultimately, it has been delivered from the customer side as well, and it's confirming it right here. Okay, so what needs to be done now, one last thing, which is the customer's part. As you can see, it's completed, and what needs to happen now is click over review. So as you can see, the customer could actually go ahead and review the actual order of the store and type their comments right here. Also, he can do that with the courier. So you can specify and rate the courier from right here if they're happy or not, and they can type the comments as well right here. Let's click over rate. And what needs to be done now, let's say that they faced a major issue, they can click over report, and they can attach a particular picture or even take a live picture from their phone. And they can report it, and it would come through right here and have issues for you to be able to go ahead and manage it and get this addressed as soon as possible. So yeah, this is pretty much from all perspectives in terms of customer, driver, and also vendor apps, so that you could actually understand what's going on each perspective continuously. One last thing, prior to actually starting, you would be able to make use of this interesting functionality, which is import CSV. You would need to go ahead and actually upload your images in terms of products, along with the store uploads, category upload, and the menu items as well. This is for bulk, let's say 1,000 stores or something, along with items that are quite huge in terms of number. It would be really, really hard to actually do it manually. You'll be able to go ahead and do it automatically once you upload a CSV file right here from after downloading the sample files right here. So yeah, by all means, thank you very much for watching, and please get in touch. We'll be looking forward to hearing from you.